Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative Dead by Daylight Survivor game on Templar Purgation. Now, I want to let you guys know I am in a 4-man pre-made. Looks like we're all going to be stacking on a generator. Now, Templar Purgation is a really bad map for killer. Why is that, Goose? The generators and placements, we can see movement over there. We can see some kind of knight, looks like we're versing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when it comes to the knight, you want to make sure that you are looping to the next loop to the next loop. The same way you treat an artist or a clown or a doctor, yeah? You never... Here he comes, here he comes. He's right there for my team that don't know. Alright, I could have taken that wider if I needed to. Looks like he's going to kick the gen. What's the best thing that we can do? We can divide and conquer by splitting and going in 2 different directions. Then how many players can he chase? He sees the scratches of my ally. I saw my other ally come back in to work on the generator. Now I can run over there and help my ally, but I'm already halfway through the map. So shouldn't I take advantage of the fact that I've already moved through the map and start working on a fresh generator, as opposed to cycling back? Now if my other teammate didn't go back, I wouldn't have done this. I'm not in an area where I want to loop this night. Are you kidding? Why would you chase me? You've sent your guard on somebody else. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm the lucky one. He lost me, so I'm going to take advantage of his misplay. I still make the window pretty clean. I got the blind, which is going to hurt his movement speed, but I got a little stuck in the doorway, which kind of sucks. He's got bamboozled on the window. Oh, I missed my second blind because I didn't expect him to have bamboozled and double step the window. I'm going to stand here and wait and watch and watch and watch, and now I'm going to double back. He double stepped the window, which is okay. Because he's so far behind me, I'm expecting him to try and send a guard. That's alright. I don't want to be in the corner of the map against a knight, because remember I told you, take him to the next loop, to the next loop, to the next loop. Now he is prepping all the way over there. Use line of sight on his minions, so he can't actually hit me with it. Okay, let's rotate further and wide to the right. He's chasing Ace. Use line of sight. Ooh, that could have been bad. He could have turned his camera onto me, just like he did then. That's okay. His guard should expire any second now. That's alright. I'm going to keep running. The bad news here is the guard will always follow a strict path. Well, it's bad news for him. Or bad news for me. I don't think he's paying too much attention. I do have access to high knees if I need to use it. The guard's getting pretty close behind me. I'm going to need to high knees him. He's coming up through this cut down that I wanted to take. Let's take it wide, further away from him. Somebody picked it up for me. I don't like that I'm pulling him to the edge of the map, but one of my allies really assisted me just then, which is nice with the time management. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to bamboozle the window. Make it look like I'm going around. I have no intention of going around. I'm going to block line of sight on whatever it is, and I'm going to take him right back to the shack. Remember, when you loop a character like the Knight, it's all about blocking his line of sight and taking him to the next loop. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run the front way around the shack, stand just on the edge past the window, and he has finally let go of the chase. Now, think of how much time that cost him, and how many resources did he get? Did he get a hit? No. Did he get a pallet? No. Did he get to see my exhaustion? No. Did he get any information on me? Yes, he got information that I have Champions of Light. That's the only thing that he would have seen if he was paying attention to it. Now, if you are playing a killer and you find yourself taking this long of a chase, you need to reevaluate the situation. What are you currently doing? How much pressure do you have on the lobby? You had pressure on 25% of the lobby because he is chasing one player. Every generator that is completed, how many gens need to be completed? Well, there's 7 gens, but 5 gens need to be completed. So one generator, how much percentage out of 100 is that? Well, if 5 gens need to be completed, and 5 times what equals 100? The answer is 20. So 20% of an objective, and he didn't get it down. And then he lost another generator. And then he lost another generator. So he is sacrificing almost 40 to 60% of his map, of his lobby, in order to possibly get a first-time hit. He got no pallets, he got nothing. I utilized the window nice and crisp against him. The second he let go a chase off after me, what happened? He hit a player. So if you are playing killer, if you are playing survivor, is there a lesson to learn here? The answer is yes. The lesson is... don't overcommit to your chases. Learn your time management. Learn your rotation. Notice that I play just the right amount of spacing from my ally where I can watch from afar but still be far enough away. That way I can double back for the generator. If you can't get a hit in 15 seconds as a killer or a pallet, that means you have bloodlust. That generally means you have made a mistake with the current interaction that you have done. Now you need to reevaluate the situation and see what you could do in order to improve. I'm going to leave early, he's going to kick that, and I'm going to loop him outside of chase. That gen's going to be done in time. He's got 1 generator left. Now he's going to become emotionally attached to that gen after he checks it and checks this. Now unless he sees multiple targets, he'll double back to the gen that's more than 50% completed. I did run around that the long way. I did take the scenic route. Yep, I see the knight over there. If he sees 3 players, he'll come over here. That's alright, we got 4 players here. Now the trick here is not to run in a squad. You want to divide and conquer, because unlike other video games, Dead by Daylight orients in strength by dividing rather than strength in numbers. So, what do we currently know? There's a generator over here that he kicked. He wouldn't have had any form of stability and regression. He might have overcharged or something. Oppression? No, nothing. Oppression would have told us on the other generator as well. So now we're going to sit here and work on this gen. Like I was saying before, guys, if you find yourself overcommitting to chase as a killer, learning your time management is going to be very crucial in order to helping you improve. It comes down to Dead by Daylight is a large game of chess, sacrificing pawns, in this case generators, for certain circumstances. He was chasing 25% of the lobby, while 75% was unaccounted for. Now, if he decided to take that long chase after me, while Jeff was on the hook, and Megan might have been on the ground, now only 25% of the game could be being done. Worst case scenario, he has a perk like Deadlock. Deadlock's going to assist him with split pressure gen rushing. Now, alternatively, we could also turn around and go, he could have had Corrupt Intervention. He could have had... Oh, that could have been bad. Good, it didn't see me. I'm going to wait on the corner, because there's a window here, and he can't come down through the window. Alright, the knight's going that way. I'm going to try and get past the knight and get to the door. The person that's being chased is currently injured. They are very savable against a knight. Oh, if he goes for the pickup looking at me, I'm happy with this. I did high knees in order to try and get that, and I got a broken key with the Blood Amber. Blood Amber will reveal the killer aura. That's alright. I could, if it was just me going for the save, I'd go for the flashlight blind, then the hook save while he's blinded. However, it isn't just me, because I have multiple teammates alive. I've got an ally on that door. The other door has been prepped. I do not have a lot of points at the moment in respect to... He hit the guard to reset his guard. That's okay. I don't think you're going to take this, because if you take this, this means the game is over for you. Now, yes, he is going to hit me, but I need to make it take as long as possible to help the other girl out, yeah? It's alright if he goes for the hit. It doesn't matter. Yes, Sloppy Butcher. I don't need much of a lead on him. Just stall this for as long as I can. Alright, being a little bit of a goofball at the end of the game. But that's going to be an educational thought of Dead by Daylight Survivor game. If you learned something there about time management, map manipulation, rotation, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do educational thought of Dead by Daylight Killer and Survivor content over at Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.